longer series, and when your play degrades during a game in which you're losing, it's really hard to play.
Right, exactly. We talked about at the beginning of the day. One of these teams is going to have to suffer a loss right after the get-go. H2K having been on pretty large win streaks coming in. H2K now down 2 games, have to put together 3 wins to get back into the series. And Samsung Galaxy swapping back to blue side with no substitutions. So how do they mount a victory here?
Yeah, I mean, when you have a look at it, this is where the mental fortitude really does get called into question. We've been saying all tournament long, like, how long can this streak actually continue for? Was it the Supernova? How good is this rookie lineup in Samsung? And the answer is they're pretty damn good. So right now, if you're H2K, you need to go back to a comfort drop. Once again, try and execute on the top side of the map, I think. But I just don't know if you can use bottom lane by that much and mid lane by that much.
One thing that I'm impressed by as well is Samsung coming into this event, coming into this series, had won all the games they got First Blood and lost the one game where they didn't get First Blood. So it's like, how are they going to deal if they actually fall behind? They've gotten First Blooded by Jankos in both of these games. Hasn't mattered.
Only caveat being they had Nidalee, so I want to see H2K get rid of the Nidalee. I still think on purple side they can just draft. That is so many answers to it. Like Sports probably could find that solution. Just don't be stubborn, switch it up, go for comfort picks just like Spawn said, and then maybe just go all out on the early game. They have the talent to take at least one game.
Samsung Galaxy looking unbeatable. We'll see if H2K can extend our series. Stick around. We'll be right back with match point between Samsung Galaxy and H2K.
Jankos finds Cubase. Odo throws down a great equalizer, turns the attention. First blood, Jankos out. Jankos gets the kill. They turn their focus to Ambition. Look at the backline. Roger's going forward, but Ambition's running for more. They've traded AD carry for support. It's not done yet. Cubase's unforgiven. Cubase's got forgiven. 3 kills for Samsung. They're inside the base. H2K, they are getting destroyed. Samsung Galaxy are 1 win away from Staples and a shot at the World Championship title.
Dare to be different. Revel in the impossible. Introducing a little anarchy. Disrupting the natural order. Because a hero lies in all of us. Nothing is beyond your reach. Claim your victory. Go forth to conquer new worlds. Victory calls.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Demacia does not retreat.
An enemy has been slain.
Only actions truly speak. The warrior spirit is never broken. March. A Demacian does not retreat. Victory calls.
And welcome back to New York City at Madison Square Garden. Samsung Galaxy is at a match point over H2K. It is game number 3. Samsung have chosen blue side as H2K looking to pick some bands. They need to dare to be different. They need to change things up here. How do they go about this, knowing the red side, knowing the challenge and the uphill battle they're facing?
So I personally like to see them maybe move away from playing only topside early game. Try and get Orana on something like Poppy, Echo, Gnar, some of these picks that can actually scale to be a bit of a split pusher and also have impact in team fights as a big front line, and try and get a better bot lane setup. Not Sivir for Forgiven. You need something that can be super powerful in the laning phase, and then try and get that lane rolling.
I think I agree. All in on this early game. Just the best possible lane in all 3 that you can possibly get with and try and snowball.
Yeah, Jhin removal here is smart because H2K clearly does not want to play it. We still have...
And the Ashe. All right, they are changing it up for the bottom.
Okay, I mean, then Sivir obviously goes up in priority. They're an old pick for Forgiven, like Tristana. There's Lucian. If you want to play purely around bot lane and try and stomp the early game, Lucian is actually an option for Forgiven. Zyra here could be a good choice. And they could really deal with it in the first game.
No, they couldn't. So what does H2K do this time around? The top lane pool open for business. Odo could also go for that Jace if he wanted to, but a lot of options what counters into that as well.
Yeah, and the thing is, I like dropping that MF ban. I don't think you need to do it. If you're expecting them to play the MF, hold on to your support pick. It's not as big of a deal if you get something like Nami. If you have sustain and lane, if you have Nami, I think it would be a lot better than if you had Zyra more vulnerable. I think you weren't able to handle the skill set.
But if you're Samsung, you can just go Zyra yourself. Because H2K banned MF last game, we haven't seen them play it, obviously they haven't had a chance to really show it.
The Vander MF though?
You can just take the gamble if you're Samsung, go Zyra here and say, are you playing MF? If not, well then we have a strong lane setup already and you have to go Karma again.
I do agree because they've got extra games in the series that they can turn here. H2K are backs against the walls there.
Big
Must
Zyra.
win
Give
from
it
here on out.
Give it to me right here. Unless you're looking for something like Jace.
Don't give it to him. Give me the wind speakers on it.
Send that message again. I don't even need Thunderlords to win this one lane. Can Vander play MF?
One thing we did going back, at one point, Ambition did have a needlessly large rod as well, as far as messages being sent in that last game. I do like the fun that the players are also having with their flares.
I'm gonna go for this fortune. Yes, still 20 seconds to go. What is the options here for Jankos? Oh wow.
Most likely Lee's coming in for him.
Lee's already banned.
Lee's in his ban, so you can't go for that one. You can take Elise if you want the early game impact. Take that with the comment, save your top lane for later. Seems to be the go-to choice for H2K here.
Now you would be thinking an AD top, right? Since.
But I like Samsung's comp so much. Like, Samsung has such a good composition with the first 3 picks. You get the best available support in the bot lane. Against a guy who doesn't play MF, you get Victor, the main champion for your superstar mid lane.
Also, if they lock this Poppy in, I really like the Poppy into Jace matchup, actually. I think that would be kind of a longer, even if Odoamne wants to launch out.
That's where Orana pulls out and all plastic in the front. We've seen it in play. If you win good against Poppy, or he's a little bit boring, he just goes Gnar, which also can win the matchup. He needs something where he's the man who scales away from QV, and he can actually win that split push late game, because Samsung has been playing around this 1-4 setup so well.
Well, Let's see if Odo Omne and HTK agree with this show. The team composition closed out Ezreal and for Samsung Galaxy. They've got a good mixture of really everything. Disengage, re-engage.
The crowd is trying to say H2K, but they're kind of misspelling it here. But really, I mean, we look at something like Nartron, these kind of picks that can actually do well against Poppy and be especially stronger also when it comes to split push later. Something like Black Cleaver for one of them, obviously going Hydra on the other one.
And it would be some evolution for H2K if they went that route, because Rolling and H2K have been notoriously defiant on changing their ways in series. 10 seconds on the clock, given that jungle. There is some scaling and some split push if Odo can play well.
And there is a huge advantage here for H2K. Not only could the 4-man squad rely on disengage when they're split pushing, but even if they did get drawn into the 5-on